Okay.
Knowing too
Oh.
much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
Wow. So he has the power to just know that all that happened.
No.
Oh, frick, the thing Dory gave us.
Oh my god. Oh, this is crazy.
Dang, okay.
How repulsive.
Is that Dane?
This is too cool. Oh, he's such a baddie.
Thank you, Colabina. Yeah, and it was Dane, of course. You're so freaking cool, Dane. God. Okay, I will say it is.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, you were fine. I see you're just now at that
Timed
point.
that pretty well, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I do gotta say. Waiting for your thing to finish.
That is so cool. Oh, Nefer is so pretty.
It was. Yeah, she looks great in that cutscene. I gotta say, it was pretty cool to see Nefer like not just like completely composed. You never see that.
I know, yeah. I was gonna say. I like how like we saw
Makes
like
her
a
feel more
little
like a
break in
normal
it.
person. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
she's putting up a
Yeah.
mask all the time.
Okay, that was really cool.
It's okay.
Thank you, Columbina. You're
I'm
the
just glad no one
best.
was hurt.
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsliv. Were you
All right,
helping him out?
It's been so long since we heard Paimon.
I
She was
forgot about
outside.
Paimon.
Oh my god.
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved. I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all these years.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a great relief.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside the chess set.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the temple. By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past, well, the monster formerly known as Rerir. It seems I alerted him. I was tracking him, then he caught on and started tracking me too. Can't say I'm surprised.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone? That shouldn't be possible.
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an expert at finding a trail and hunting down his pursuers.
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able to leave at first.
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item. Would I be right in thinking you have some connection to King Deshret?
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings, the Ibis King. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Eab massacred my tribe, the Shimti, in our home village. A few years later,
Yes.
I enrolled in the academia, where some new information came to light. The Unut and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million Mora. The Eab ultimately won that confrontation, but their victory came at the cost of almost every warrior in the tribe. The final blow to the Eab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes. The remaining Iab fled and have been scattered to the winds ever since. Having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown, where to my surprise, the nearby temple was still standing. There it was, seemingly immune to the relentless hostility of the desert, while my tribal home lay in ruins. As I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This cat, as it turned out, was home to the spirit of the Ibis King. He led me to a gate deep inside the temple, and there he made a deal with me. This chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is made to the same specifications as the one in the mausoleum of King Deshret, and represents his power of piercing analysis. With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive hidden secrets.
Okay.
Now, you could conclude that the Ibis King simply wanted to give the people of this world the power to seek the truth, but I don't believe that's the full story. Every god plays favorites. Their hearts are as fickle as any human's, full of secrets, perversions, egotistical tendencies. But precious few gods are willing to admit this.
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself. Their gaze falls preferentially upon a select few. As you rightly point out, this is an act of favoritism.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned.
Our lone group is gathered in the office. Those too busy to attend inform the others their movements.
Thank you all for being here. As promised,
Alright,
I did
gang's
some
all
further
here.
investigating into the Rerir of Solnari's background. I am pleased to report that the investigation has been most fruitful indeed. The Rerir of Solnari, real name Rerir, was once a Khanrian subject who served the Vinster King. I will now share the important details of his story. Please save any questions or comments for the end.
Nefer narrates Rerir's backstory to the group. As the Vinster King's behest, he gathered intelligence and assassinated the descendants of the Crimson Moon dynasty. Unwilling to take down his beloved Thelindis, who was secretly of Crimson Moon heritage, he then got dragged into court politics. Vedafulnir's voice, which spoke to him of his fate, was like a reflection of the moon. Though he could disturb the waters to gain some temporary relief, he was powerless to erase it entirely. In contrast, Rerir's own life was like a reflection of a broken moon. Once the stormy winds of fate blew across the water surface, it was utterly destroyed. Thelindis smuggled away a piece of the moon before disappearing through that mysterious portal. It was passed down through the ages, finally into the hands of the knave. Lies on the other side of that portal. Was it really a whole other world? Thelindis never had the chance to share what she found there. Neither did Rerir, who followed her in.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But it does not excuse his many transgressions.
Yeah.
No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know today as the Wild Hunt, wreaking havoc upon innocent lives in Nodcry. He becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers the consequences. This is a threat that the Knights of Favonius cannot ignore.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Rerir's memory?
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate, and this seems to fit the description.
Miss
Gotcha.
Lama, any thoughts on this?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions,
The lore.
the moon is believed to hold many secrets. Some sources speak of ancient knowledge, others of a gateway to the unknown. The term Moon Gate is one I have heard before. But as is the case with all of our legends, There are no records of any first-hand witnesses. We cannot know whether it truly exists.
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself, do you have some idea of where the moon gate leads to?
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the frost moon, and my strength is recovering well. I can sense that the gate would open at my command, but...
But there's more to the power of the frost moon than that?
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the moon gate, since it is a path to the moon. But as Nefer mentioned, holding open a spatial gateway takes a huge amount of power. And right now, I need to conserve my energy to fight the Rerir of Solnari. I'm afraid this is one mystery we may have to leave unsolved for now.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway.
Let us know,
I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it through unscathed. The evidence pointing to this is the fact that the Rerir of Solnari exists in the form of countless fragments. With the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the wild hunt proliferates wherever his scattered fragments lie, drawing hordes of monsters to many different locations across the land.
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? Hence, why the wild hunt is a distributed phenomenon, rather than a unified one?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
To me.
Yeah.
Explains why the wild hunt is so pervasive, and why he's been trying to piece himself back together. He was whole to begin with, and he wants to be whole again.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he was torn apart. But the Abyss, much like a curse, has kept him alive.
I could not agree more. The power of the Abyss is most surely a curse.
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords with my present understanding of Abyss creatures.
It is very interesting having Dane talk to people that aren't us.
I know, like we've never really seen him
try to converse with anyone other than the one time with Kaya in Sumeru, because he saw his eyes were Conrian.
This raises
that's
true.
it. Only time.
You're so right.
And see if there is any validity to my suspicions. That being said,
Right, Albedo.
regardless of whether my research bears fruit, I would like to thank Miss Nefer for conducting such a thorough investigation. Already, it has greatly enriched my understanding of the entity we face.
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I have shared today proves useful as we look to formulate the next stage of our plan.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just... when I think of the man I once knew as Rerir, I struggle to understand why things had to turn out like this.
Yeah?
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any comfort, but my heart goes out to you.
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things are. The moon and stars are full of untold secrets and lies, and the skies are host to many more mysteries than these alone. Yet, none of that can begin to compare with the complexity of human life.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you both.
Wow, seeing Dainsleif's smile. That is... I don't know if I ever have.
So odd. It's so cute, though.
I think this is a good place to end today's meeting. I'm sure Nefer needs some time to recover. She's been through an awful lot today.
That's very thoughtful of you, Lama.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and digest before we reconvene to nail down a plan.
Alrighty. At the hotel, you sit with Paimon for a while and discuss what lies ahead.
Hey, is this a bad time? Hope I didn't kill the conversation.
Okay, I have Arca barging in our room like this.
Nice room. Oh, I'm not coming in, though.
Why not? It's just a hotel room.
If it's all the same, I'll just stay out here. I might not look the part, but I'm technically a knight. Barging into people's private quarters isn't the kind of thing we do. Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, she shared some things with me that I thought you should be aware of. Firstly, although she managed to trap the Rerir of Solnari inside her chess set, there's no guarantee that the power of the Ibis King is any match for one of the 5 sinners. Their powers are beyond our comprehension.
Yeah, we don't really know how to shot it.
It's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out. We have to come up with a plan and take care of him before that happens.
What if we take the chess set and throw it to the bottom of the ocean?
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, my mom figured that might be the case. So, how long have we got?
What if we use Columbina's little teleport thing and teleport the chess set
Ooh.
in the volcano and not...
She talked for a long time.
True.
For the most part, it seemed like she was trying to convince me how precious her chess set is. What a long and storied history it has. It felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know? The kind where you end up handing over Mora against your will. Anyway, after all that, she finally answered the question. 2 days, at most.
2 days? Holy moly! Can we even recruit enough help in that time?
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Dainsleif is obviously conflicted about this whole thing. But given how little time we have, there's no way we can pull this off without his help. You have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you could talk to him for us?
Sure,
Great.
sure.
I appreciate it. All right, on to item 3. So, Albedo, Duran, and I put our heads together and came up with a plan. Can't promise it's gonna work yet, but at least it's a start. We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further once everyone's recovered.
Let's go away.
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear this.
All right, so here's what we're thinking.
About the current plan. Shocking plan, but nothing can phase the greatest traveler and trustiest travel guide in Tibet. It doesn't take you long to get behind it.
We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this. I mean, firstly, you're not locals. And secondly,
Of course.
none of us are your boss.
Tell us the plan, but us as the viewer does not actually know.
If you so choose.
Oh.
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know the stakes here. It's all of us against the Rerir of Solnari, or none of us stand a chance.
I choose my
Like
words very
Fontaine all over
intentionally,
again.
I'll have you know.
Alright, here's a plan.
I like to think
Black
there's
screen.
an art to striking a down-to-earth tone even when the stakes are
I
through the
hated
roof.
whenever they did that.
It's good though, because then they're just, you know.
Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
You know.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like this.
Random panorama shot while they discuss without us knowing.
I see your point, yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this, you'd better make sure you're ready. To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure. Are you really willing to take all this on?
I want to do everything within my power. The Rerir of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do my part, it'll greatly reduce the risk for everyone else involved.
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent it's almost abnormal. As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. But you seem to just march towards danger without a moment's hesitation.
Probably because we're a descender
Of
and we care
course,
about our
everyone
friends more than
appreciates the fearless
ourselves.
pioneer. But all that aside, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Rue.
And you're our honorary knight. I want to make sure your courage doesn't come at the expense of your safety.
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board.
I love it
I'll
when
give
you
some
mean
serious
talks.
thought to your suggestions.
Varka gives a very knightly bow and says he'll see you at the hotel again later. He has arranged for everyone to meet and finalize plan of action. In an effort to lighten the mood, he booked out the hotel for this meeting so you could all chat over a drink. So moonrise in the sky, you and Paimon leave your room discussing whether Paimon has any other options than fruit juice. Everyone is already there waiting for you. They're chatting, smiling. Clearly the rest has done them good. as well as the existing crew, some unexpected help has arrived. Still, you remain conscious of the fact that the future of Nordkar rests in what is decided tonight. That's a big responsibility. So many lives are at stake. Stake. You may never meet most of them, but whether they know it or not, all of them are counting on you. Right, game of Blood and Sand.
Discuss the plan with everyone. I have to pee so bad.
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we take action. How can we be sure that our enemy won't leave the designated area?
True.
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rerir and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. His conclusions
even
are
Dory's
as
here.
follows.
Oh, Dory!
So,
and I know.
Okay, it looks like only the Nodcry people are here. Minus Dory, because Durin, not Flint. Durin, Albedo, and Dane are in here.
Manipulate the dimension of space. So it's unlikely he has any power in that domain. Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight-or-flight situation, he'll choose to fight every time.
That's fair.
Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies. Turns out, we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories without permission. He'll be baying for blood, not looking to escape.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations to me.
Understood. Then I will defer to the verdict of the group.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail. Albedo and Durin are carrying out their part as we speak.
Plan approved. Scheduling.
W.
Okay.
Right.
Any firepower
Never
you
put it in
need,
her calendar.
I got you covered. Let's light this baby up.
The Frost Moon Scions are behind you as well.
Let's light this baby up.
And the rest of you?
All right, gang.
No objections? All right. Then it's settled. This is the plan we're going with.
Dory's
Next
here, so
up,
we're gonna
an
win.
old tradition of mine.
I said Dory's here.
Anyone who wants-
I know. I'm saying like Dory's here, so we're gonna win.
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped because their mouth said yes before their brain had time to think things through.
A very people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights of Favonius.
Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
Shh. We don't use people's real names at work. This contact will be known only as Owl, please and thank you.
This plan can only work if everyone does their part.
Yeah, we did
Friends
see
and I will
art of
absolutely support
Nefer and D-Luke interacting, so we know they talk regularly.
Yes.
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help.
I miss D-Luke. It's been like freaking like 3 years since I've
I
seen
do
his
miss
ass.
D-Luke.
Good to see here, Miss Dory.
We need more D-Luke.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context.
I
My
love Dory.
peers usually call me Lord Sangamabe. So, the longer your name, the higher your net worth. Is that the idea here? In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name. It's...
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Do you have any idea how much it would cost to hire me otherwise? Oh, does this mean someone out there actually has the power to boss Dory around? It certainly does not. We have a long-standing and
Hi,
mutually
Bud.
beneficial business partnership. She's actually the mom of a friend of yours.
Yeah, you're talking about Alice.
Said mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Nodcry is gonna go down the drain.
Okay. So what exactly is so special about this pendant?
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to me. So, She wanted me to have something that can store power to protect myself with. I finally got it all fully charged up with Kovaki, and then Nefer went and used it all up at once. Never lost so big in my life.
You're right. It was all my fault. I didn't mean to drain all the Kuvaki in the pendant.
I love
but I'll make it up to
Dory.
you.
She's so
You
cute.
will? Well, in that case, how about you give me your chess set? And we call it even.
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's yours if you want it. In fact, take it now. And I'll even throw in a free Rerir of Solnari. Deal?
You're putting me in a difficult position here.
It's a very useful thing to have around. But I have a funny feeling it won't be around much longer. I guess we'll see in a couple of days.
Looks like bankruptcy for me.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never know. You might find a new business opportunity on the other side.
I see you open up Microsoft Paint.
I accidentally clicked the thing.
Ow.
Whoopsies.
Alright. So we're gonna get to the action now.
Hopefully.
I've been waiting for this, bruh.
I have to pee so bad, so I'm gonna pee real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Was born ready.
Alright.
We only have 2 days. You think Lord Sangamabe would let an opportunity like this slip by?
I don't know.
When something's in high demand, the people with the goods on hand get to charge the highest price of all. Even higher than the sellers taking advance orders. Ta-da! See? It's right here.
What the heck is that thing?
Pretty. Did you make it?
No.
No, I have a supplier. We go way back, so he made me a very attractive offer.
Aha! No wonder you were talking about lucky charms at the meeting. You've been getting Kave to make them for you.
That's not the full story. It actually started a while back as a project between me and the Dendro Archon.
Really?
Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay safe forever. There may come a day when everyone faces a great crisis. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of Sumeru's top scholars to invent a technology that could keep people safe. I won't go into the details because it's all very complicated, but if you want to know more,
Okay, I'll ask
you can
Nahida.
ask the Dendro Archon about it sometime. Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kave to build this little contraption. As one of the top Kashara War talents, he was the obvious choice. Took him
Makes
long
sense.
enough. He stressed over it for ages. Must have gone through at least a dozen designs before producing a final product.
That is in fact Kave for you.
That's Kave for you.
Yep.
Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kave. Could I ask why I'm sending this technology to you? And what's your proposed use case? Has it been approved by the relevant authorities? So nosy. My fault for sending him the research permit to begin with.
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project. He was probably just nervous because you're always so secretive about your business.
Could be. Anyway, I just replied, let's hope there never has to be a use case, because it would involve grave danger.
Fair enough. But it sounds like he was just being cautious. He probably felt responsible as the one who made it.
Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his housemate. He's done that before. Not sure why, though. His housemate doesn't seem to really care that much about this kind of stuff. Either way, all's well that ends well. I'm just glad to finally have my hands on the product. I wouldn't want to be without it, given
I love
the
Dory.
potential dangers that lie ahead.
Yeah?
Huh? What does that look mean?
Paimon's just super surprised. This must be the first time we've ever seen you actually get serious about something.
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. I
Yeah?
promised that I was gonna live every day of my life with a big beaming smile. A Obviously, Mora plays a big part in that. But there are always gonna be times in life when you have to give something back. That could mean paying back a debt, returning a favor, or showing some kindness. Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. She was the first investor I ever had. And I want my investors to know that Lord Sangamabe is the best in the business. And more than that, no one knows what the future will bring. Whatever happens, I want to make sure
Wow, this is the first time Dory has seen not like a scummy merchant and actually like a real person.
Oh,
I know. I like what they're doing with her.
Sure Nefer and I are square. Don't be thinking it was some sort
I
of
love that she's
benevolent
here. She's so
act.
cute.
I'm no saint, so don't treat me like something I'm not. My priority is doing the business that I want to do. So long as my
We got to see
conscience
Nefer
tells me, but it usually does.
show some emotion. We got to see Dane smile, and now we're going to see Dory serious.
Yes, it's the
That's the whole
best.
point. I'm a
Oh, and we got to see,
businesswoman.
the other day we got to see Flint's joking
You'll exhaust
around.
yourself. Much easier for everyone involved if you just take my word for
Great.
it.
Oh my goodness.
Expanding
You
characters.
two help me get this stuff where it needs to be.
Yes.
Thanks so much. You're my favorite assistants.
Oh, back to the map. PC Island with Durin and Albedo. Hello, friends.
And
What are you two up to?
Paimon, it's good to see you.
what are they yapping about?
Good to see you two, Durin.
Sort of. As you're probably aware, Varka, Durin, and I captured some abyssal creatures from the Wild Hunt. Per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples of these creatures.
You can dissect
The
them?
process went very smoothly. The findings, however, come with some troubling implications.
What? You can actually dissect the Wild Hunt?
I was wondering the same question,
Definition of
Paimon.
Wild Hunt and dissection.
Harmless, lifeless. These words are accurate descriptions.
The Wild Hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, it doesn't seem to possess anything akin to a human personality. But taken as a collective, the medium through which the Wild Hunt is summoned does appear to have a soul. Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptetyr, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the foul Certology. But she barely mentioned Rerir at all. I don't think that was because of his lower social
Oh, Master
standing, though.
being right daughter Hismon.
It's a pity. I should like to hear her thoughts on the nature of the life form he has become today. It's a strange mix. The furious energy of an abyssal being channeled through a fractured physical existence. A consequence of being torn apart by an unknown power.
Yeah?
Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this state is that he sacrificed a degree of individuality in exchange for a continued existence.
Good theory.
Oh, sorry.
Very true, very true.
Once I get talking about interesting research, I have a tendency to go on indefinitely.
Yo, that's so real, Albedo. Because I'm the same
I know,
way.
yeah.
Back to our research findings. Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. Rerir's
Once you get me
corpse
going
is
about one
completely
scientific
contaminated by
topic,
the abyss,
I
and the
cannot
effects
stop
are
until
irreversible.
I've realized I have talked too much and that everyone is getting quieter.
You could think of this as Rerir in mutated form. But in my view, even that would be inaccurate. In reality, his whole being has been consumed by the abyss. In other words, he is now nothing more than a manifestation of abyssal power. Unfortunately, at present, we have no means of completely eradicating abyssal power. Hence, we cannot fundamentally destroy the Rerir of Solnari either.
Okay.
Oh, that's terrible news. So, that's it? We can't defeat him? Not even if we get the power of the
I think we can defeat him.
Miss Columbina's
Personally.
situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness when the world does not accept her presence. It's as if her creator banished her to a place she can never be accepted. It means she spends most of her energy just on her own survival.
That is terrible.
Given the circumstances, it's only natural to despair. But we must see this plan through to the end. Time to kick off the backup plan.
Oh,
how wonderful. Well, thank you for making the trip. Durin and I will be heading off shortly.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this time. Please be careful.
We will.
Right,
Thank
then.
you, Darren.
Stay safe.
You're sweet.
Durin.
He's the island with Varka and Lauma. Little drawings.
I know, yeah. They're so cute.
I probably haven't seen like half of them, but the one that I've seen. Great. Oh wow, it's all the Frostmoon Scions here.
Yay!
Yeah, I assume the backup plan is like because they talked about Columbina's power and
Miss Lauma, is
other stuff.
here?
I assume they're gonna want her to like teleport
I would assume
him
so.
to like somewhere else that he can't. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Somewhere like where he just won't escape, or it'll take him like a really long time too.
Yes. The fate of my flock is in your hands, Grandmaster Varka. Please
Or
keep
maybe
them
they'll get Arlecchino to open the Crimson Moon dimension. Well, did it collapse? Is it gone now? I don't know. It was kind of like crumbling once we took
know.
it, so it might be just gone now. I don't know.
Yeah.
My lady, what are you saying?
Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen. This is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. I must do what I think is right for me. That means fighting for the future of Nodcry. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas. In my absence, please follow his lead.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Well, to start with, I know my way around a battlefield. The biggest strengths are honesty and hard workingness. Anyway, point
Okay,
is,
you are so
I don't
awkward.
intend to let Lauma down. I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep every last
gosh.
one of you safe and sound.
Varka is like, he gives me like middle-aged dad energy.
That's so real.
He's got the drinking habits of one too.
Yeah, for real.
The only time Dainsleif will talk to a god and be okay with it.
I know, right?
It's because she's not an Archon though. That's why.
Columbina, was it? I believe that's how the others addressed you.
Because he had beef with the Archons, not like
Names are
gods
funny
from
things.
before the.
Have you always been called Dainsleif?
Yes. I take it your own name has a more complicated history.
I have a different relationship with names than other people. To be honest, I'm not even sure that Columbina is my name. At least, not in the same way that Dainsleif is yours. But it's what everyone calls me, and I go along with it. A lot of my life has been that way. I get so used to things that I forget to question why they are so. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe something's wrong with me.
You're different from other people. I sensed it the first time we met.
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure your long life and rich range of experience explains
This is a very
that.
fascinating conversation.
Do you ever find yourself
Yeah.
missing Conria, Mr. Dainsleif?
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I'm lying on the ground, defeated. I don't recall any happy moments from that time.
That's tough.
It has been too long.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. But whatever the reason, I remember little that was beautiful or sentimental. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden
Well, it is a
truths of the
scientific
story.
truth that humans remember negative things
You're
more easily
welcome.
than positive ones.
I know he's your friend.
Friend? He betrayed me. And I never really understood what he was going through in life. Some friendship, that is.
Okay. So, do you plan to fight him with us? You see, you're torn. Now you know what really happened. You see the things he's done in a new light.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Anyone else in your position would feel conflicted too. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently. Something happened that changed my perspective on a situation. A situation I took for granted at
I don't know
the
what she's
time,
talking
but
about.
now I feel
Me
very
neither.
grateful
Oh, the
for it.
Patui, yeah. She's grateful for
Proud that your men
Sandrone.
still support you, even though you've left the
And probably Arlecchino too.
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But then I abandoned them. A warrant was even put out for my arrest. Yet even now, they support me. Which means I was wrong about them all along.
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing their help for what it was, and not treasuring it. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Hopefully,
It's such a surreal interaction.
will do us both some good. Have you noticed that the
Yeah.
Traveler and Paimon are over there? I think they've been listening.
Huh. Shall we say hello?
Sure.
These two are so cute.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I love Columbina.
She's so fun.
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Rerir of Solnari. I'm afraid I need a little time, but I will seriously consider joining you.
Thank you, Dane.
You will? Oh, thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
All right.
My goodness. This should be the last group of people, I think.
Yeah, I would imagine.
The others, you know the place.
What?
Nothing.
What?
I grabbed the spirit way or whatever it's. No, that's a Notlin.
You're earlier
The
than
moon
this
lane.
thing?
The moon
That was
lane.
just right there.
And I just teleported into it for half a second and then got shut up. I'm like, all right,
I almost did that too.
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting here long?
I couldn't see it clearly because everything's like the same color here. So I was like, well, it's either gonna take me away from where I'm going or towards. And then it did nothing. I'm like, oh, W.
Not too long. I came a little early so I'd have some time to think.
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing on my past battles. When I was awakened by the Ratniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. I felt like the battlefield was not where I belonged. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. A life of absolute peace is simply not a possibility for me. My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me, there is a deep yearning to root out the evil in this world.
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hibernation, it was hardly ideal. But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in this endeavor.
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first because of the nerves. But don't worry, I got enough sleep in the end. I'll be just fine.
Thank you for everything.
Please. I'm just doing my part.
So sweet.
Goods have been delivered.
Ino asked me to relay a message. She said Anefa will be on high alert and keep a close watch over all secondary districts where defense is required, providing support as necessary. Meanwhile, Ino herself will provide range support to us directly, using her latest invention.
What's her latest invention? She's gonna send in fucking airstrike?
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
The chess set's looking a little unstable.
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage at a moment's notice.
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move while we still have the option.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, Traveler!
I will.
Traveler speak.
Finally.
Everyone,
Spoken already
take
in
your
the
positions
class.
as soon as the battle starts.
I literally
Yeah, it's
mentioned
just
it
been a
earlier.
while.
Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to this fight.
Alright, it's time.
Let's go.
Ooh,
my
aura.
gosh.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Whoa, what a cool loading screen. That's so sick. Whoa,
I loved that.
what is this battlefield?
Whoa.
Stay on your
The
toes.
team is my favorite team ever.
Yep, you too.
Oh, shoot.
Ow.
Why is Ino glowing?
Close your eyes.
I don't actually switch to her.
What is...
oh
Oh,
my
okay,
goodness.
I see. Yeah, I see what you mean. Where'd he go? Oh, here. Ow, blasphemy against death. Rerir of Solnari Rerir.
Are you quite finished? Observe the cycle. Night falls.
Okay, there we go.
Steady now. Night falls.
Yeah, he has quite a bit of health, but I'm also like doing like the worst rotations known to man. Gonna be honest.
I'm having good rotations, thankfully, surprisingly.
It's
just at the
lost
beginning
track
I
of where he
completely
was.
fumbled.
Like twice.
No more lies. The deception ends here.
Oh, he
And also
does
the team
keep
order.
disappearing.
Team order also
The
messed me
team
up.
order sucks. Oh lord. I don't know where he is. I'm scared. I don't know where he is.
Oh, okay.
With the moon, and so shall it end.
Oh, okay. Where he come? Oh, Lauma's him. Okay. What do you mean Lauma's him? What does that mean?
It hurt her deer.
Observe.
I figured that out the hard way. Oh, you have to press T.
T. Oh.
Got him.
Okay. What? No, get your ass over here, boy.
I used Lauma's stuff, so now
Yeah.
there's two deers.
I know, that was my
jumping
problem.
Welcome here.
Every time it happened, there was always two deers for me.
No more lies.
Hey, W. Come on, stop stun locking me. Okay, bros. Stop dodging my ass.
Keep your distance.
Stop it! Bro, I can't
He is
attack you,
very
keep stun
annoying.
locking me. Can't even enjoy this boss battle, he keeps doing knockback. Bro, it's knockback 5 on his sword, bro.
I know, literally. I'm just shifting, like running right after he knocks me.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Okay. Oh my.
Night falls.
This is such a cool boss fight, though, I will say.
Your little game of heroics is over.
I wonder if it'll be one you can like do later, or if it'll just be.
Hopefully.
Because he's. Whoa! What the frick?
He's dodging all my crap. Oh no, where is he?
Uh-oh.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
oh,
that already happened to me.
He has a second.
We've been separated.
Oh lord.
Oh shit! It's just me and Nefer.
No.
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before. No.
Yeah, ain't no way, bro. I'm not getting any hydro application.
Be careful what you wish for.
This is terrible, bro.
You have gained the Moonlight's blessing. What the fuck does that even mean, bro?
I don't know.
Oh, is it
Maybe
constantly
Llama's
giving?
thing?
No. I think it's constantly giving Moonlight charge.
Oh, it
So that way you
is.
can replenish it.
No, it's not.
Yes,
I
it
ran
is.
out.
Yes, it is. Yep, that's what it is. All right, we're stalling him.
Okay, huzzah.
The mystery unravels.
Yeah, we ain't doing fucking dicko damage, so I'm hoping that they're not expecting us to actually kill him, and that we are just straight up stalling until something happens.
Oh, I'm scared. Oh no.
Absorb Kuvaki 3 times to form a shield. Oh.
Oh shoot.
Kuvaki. Kuvaki.
Where's Kuvaki? Oh, this thing?
That is what the color of Kuvaki is. Oh shit! Damn, okay. Bro thinks he's fine on.
Don't push your luck.
Oh my gosh.
Until all stars burn to ash. Okay, this second phase is a lot cooler, I won't lie.
Yeah,
I was like,
it
okay,
is.
it's kind of cool before, but then and then this happened. What the frick, motherfucker, spin to win.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
You're missing.
Bro is...
Shoot, he's not missing.
Bro, I am doing no damage to him.
It all adds up.
I mean, thankfully he's also doing, like, no damage to me, but...
Yeah.
The deception ends.
Surely we're just stalling, right?
No, bro, it's gonna take 15 millennium if he's...
It all adds up.
Come on, man, just die. I'm almost about half home. Where'd he go? Oh, he just teleported far over there. Oh shit, okay, he's doing the thing again. Alright, Kuvaki? Kuvaki? Kuvaki. Wait, what? I grabbed Kuvaki. Uh-oh.
Oh no?
Okay, Nefer did a special thing. What the frick? Oh, crap!
The only way to defeat Rerir is to borrow his own power.
Okay, I'll try and wait for you. I'll wait a little bit for you to catch up.
Ooh. Whoa.
He was like HSR, where they do like you can call on someone to do a special thing in a boss fight.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh my goodness.
That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have
Clock
to
that.
hold on. Find a way to keep him focused on killing the two of you.
Oh.
I'll be honest, I don't think they ever explicitly... They usually never say, like, kill in this game. So it's kind of surreal. Whoa.
Whoa.
God, it's so cool.
Your eyes are bleeding.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Exist, and then I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on. Keep
Dude, this is messed up. I have
tricks of your
they've never had something this like gory and messed up happen.
Yeah.
as they are. You've backed yourself into a corner.
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day. I have to stoke his rage. Make him unleash everything. You fear what you could never defeat. You fear the thought of never being able to save your beloved. You cannot win the fight against fate, Rerir.
Damn.
He's such a baddie.
Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid.
Cutscene? Yep.
Yes.
Alright. Oh, I'm so excited for this.
You fear
Oh, this
sound
is
of
so
your own
cool.
name.
Oh my gosh.
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, Albedo!
That is Albedo. I want Alice to show up.
Look, the visuals are so good.
I know. They did amazing with this.
What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
Yeah, from Ryan Daughter. Ooh, Durin, Columbina.
Columbina.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long.
Okay, wait. This
Dude,
is so
Durin,
cool.
you're so cool.
See?
Well enough.
Oh my gosh.
Student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
How about that?
Ooh.
All right, Columbina. Oh, that's so cool.
Oh my gosh. I think this is one of the best like cutscenes they've ever
Dude,
done.
this is so anime.
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Yeah, okay, Columbina. You getting sassy with them.
Ooh.
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
She opened the moon gate.
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Dane!
Goodbye, Rerir.
Dude!
Bro.
Oh my god, dude is so
no way.
cool. He just stood there motionless like, see ya. You good, great, Durin. We love you. Oh my
Wait.
god.
Remember when we were like so depressed in Notland because it low-key sucked? I
Yeah.
think they outdid themselves now.
Yeah. I still
That was so
overall
good.
like Fontaine better,
Mhm.
but this is definitely second place. Man, yeah. I mean that cutscene's definitely the best of the best. I'll definitely say that much. Like
I agree.
cutscenes are great. The fight scenes are so much better now.
Yes.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine. Apart from the blindness, of course.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it.
Dude, that's messed up.
That's wild.
Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake. We had to do something.
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. Under the circumstances, it was a wise decision. You traded your eyes for an incredible victory. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome, and I don't want you to lose your sight for good. People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make. Whether that means faith, strength, or in this case, your ability to even see.
Yeah.
I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
Thank you. Really.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. Until then, please follow your recovery plan to the letter. I'll send full details through Yehoda. For now, just get yourself home, relax, and rest. My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a spectacular victory. A dark cloud has been lifted from the skies of Nodcry. All in this land will be grateful for what you have done.
The moon will remember this day.
I will say, though, my one complaint, and it was the same complaint I had with Notlin and the final boss. It's not as bad, but it just feels like there was so much buildup, and then it all just happened so fast. Like, it was like 3 hours of buildup for like a 10-minute boss fight / cutscene. And so, I don't know. It's weird because they always got the build up right before, even like Mondstadt at the very beginning of the game. They always had the build up right. You know, it didn't feel like it was over already. You know, like the boss fights were long enough, although with Mondstadt and Leeways, because nobody know how to freaking fight and there weren't OP characters.
Yeah.
So the boss fights took longer. Like everything felt right, like the right amount of time and build up and everything. Whereas, I don't know, this felt all very, like, quick. Like, we defeated him a little too easily. I don't know. I feel like the cutscene should have been, like, at least a minute and a half longer. The fight, I think, was fine. I think it was the cutscene that was too short.
I agree.
So...
I also love how, like, in the beginning, everyone was, like, against the Fatui, and now we see them, and they're just, like, and we're helping them.
Yeah, I remember at the beginning of our journey.
Not all of them, but, like,
anyone with Fatui were like, but, then we befriended Child. We got betrayed by him, but then we befriended him again in Fontaine. And then... we befriended Arlecchino and Fontaine. Then we befriended Capitano, and he died. Then we befriended Columbina. And we're like kind of on good terms with Sandrone. The only ones we're like not on good terms with is Dottore and Senora, especially because she's fucking dead.
Oh gosh.
We basically caused her to die, so, I guess Wanderer was Fatui. By the time we befriended him, though, he was no longer Fatui. I guess Columbina
Yeah.
was also no longer with me by the time we met her. But, whatever. Alright. Well, that's a cute scene. Hilda shows up and helps
Cute.
Nefer get home, you of course, and have Paimon to escort you back. The sight of Nefer navigating the road with her eyes closed is a new one for you. Proceeds cautiously, but as Facility disappears in the distance, you notice she seems almost smug.
There's something I want to let you know.
Okay. Also, please tell me we get to talk to Dainsleif after.
When Duran connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, I also felt everything they felt. And since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
Huh. Hold on. Let me try.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage. I just thought I should tell you.
You're right. There's no damage. That's a relief. But I must say, I'm surprised to hear the Kutar share something like this with me. In the past, you never used to open up about yourself.
Things are a little different now from how they were. I'm learning to share how I
That's
truly
nice.
feel with my friends.
Friend. You have no idea
She's so
how glad I
sweet.
am to hear that.
She is.
Can't help but break into a smile at the word friends, as a warm and fuzzy feeling fills your chest. Yes. One by one, your fellow teammates report in to inform you that everything is under control. At Lama's insistence, you lie down. You fought on the front line against Rerir, and now you need some rest. ... Alright. Oh boy. Is it party time, Paimon?
Paimon!
How you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon. No need to worry about me.
Phew. Well, that's good.
God, they're adding so much traveler
I've been
talk.
sitting on the edge of the bed worrying about you for ages. You slept a whole day and night. Poor Paimon had to eat all by her lonesome.
Glad to hear you didn't starve. How is the food?
Well, it wasn't the same without you there to share it.
Aw.
Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self. She couldn't enjoy the food and settle down to sleep.
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to head to the tavern when you woke up. Barker and the others
Alright,
are
yep,
organizing
there
a
it
victory
is.
feast, and they want to celebrate with you. He also dropped off some medical supplies, but you seem fit as a fiddle, so guess you won't be needing those. If you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Alright.
So,
For the
this is
moon
going on
now.
a lot longer than I thought it would. Which, I mean, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we knew it was going to be 2 hours, 15 minutes
I'm
left
lost.
of we go out the door.
I found it.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon!
Oh,
Perfect timing! We were literally just saying how there's no way we're holding this victory feast without you any longer, and we would have postponed it till tomorrow.
How are you feeling today?
Much better, thanks. Don't worry about me.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just let me know. Happy to check you over at any time.
Yep, we're here for you. Anything you need, just let us know.
Oh wait,
aw.
Never.
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
I see Dane. I'm gonna talk to him.
I see you've recovered.
It's weird
Witness
seeing Dane in a
witness
freaking like tavern full of people, you know?
I know, yeah. Usually he's just like disappearing somewhere.
Full recovery.
I think he's in a good mood if he wants to socialize.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. A healthy body is paramount. Nothing else in life is possible without it.
Alright, thanks, Dad.
So take it slow. You can't afford an injury.
Wonderful you decided to help us in the end.
Paimon too. You really saved the day when you swooped in to open that gateway.
I came to accept that although Rerir was my friend in the past, here and now, he was an enemy that must be defeated. Though I will never fully understand what happened between us, I could not let this crisis deepen any further. We fought a very necessary battle, and you played your part admirably.
Thank you. I know it was hard, but you'll get through this.
Yeah! And if you ever need to talk, just remember, we're always here.
I'll do that.
Hope to see you again soon, Dane. I hope there's still a Dane quest in Nodcry.
Me too.
There better be. We get one every year.
Hold on. I'm talking to Dory.
Oh.
She's so cute over here.
Alright.
I have to talk
well, I'm
to her.
talking to Nefer, so.
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering well?
Much better
Turns out
thanks
that
to you.
moon
To a
chanter
good
has
rest.
Some real talent after all. My eyes were mostly recovered after just a couple days rest. I can actually open them again now.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Lauma says not to strain your eyes while they're still healing.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda, could I borrow you for a moment? I could do with an extra pair of hands.
Oh, sure. Coming. Did you hear that? I gotta go help Lauma for a second. You guys chat among yourselves. I'll grab us some drinks on the way back. Paimon, you still like 'em sweet?
You bet! Make it extra sweet, because Paimon's earned it.
Sure thing.
Oh, yeah, I love you, Yehoda. You're my favorite. It's on your mind.
The Rerir of Solnari. Kind of a snake, don't you think?
More of a wolf.
No, definitely a snake. A poisonous one who spewed his venomous hatred everywhere. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something my dad used to say.
Guess he didn't like seeing people go down the path of vengeance.
Perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise and open-hearted perspective to your ears. But me? I think hatred is a perfectly justifiable emotion. What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away?
So real.
Something's gotta fuel that drive to keep on living.
Anything that you can depend on.
If you're worried about me, you can nip that in the bud. I'm not someone who gets stuck in the past. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. He was just a fool. That's why the academia turned their back on him. And why the other tribes ganged up on him.
Yeah?
Oh, father. How much better things could have been if you were a skilled liar. Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. And yet, strangely, he feels more like a father to me than my real dad ever was. He's never brought it up, but I'd bet he feels the same way.
Interesting perspective.
Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me in the art of deception?
What's he actually like?
Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and posed 3 questions to him. He promised that he'd have his freedom if he could find the answers. His response was to take on a physical form and approach me, hoping that I could become his envoy and search for one of the answers on his behalf. Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me return what he gave to me.
Definitely sounds like
So that's enough for you to decide he's nice, is it? He's a prisoner, and he was scared. So he decided to perform some good deeds to win people's approval. He lives in fear because he's a deceiver. How is Rerir any different? You can't
Yeah?
work as a spy your whole life and expect a happy ending. It's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand it. Liars live in the darkness of their own making. But it's still human nature to want to go on living. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think?
I don't know.
Oh, really? Well, it takes a very kind person to find compassion even for liars. If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. Because all they care about is themselves. For example, when something good falls into my lap, I don't go sharing the news around. Stops other people trying to steal it from me.
I have a feeling some people overheard that.
They have sharp ears. I can't keep
Oh,
anything
dear.
from them.
Is that your way of saying you've warmed up to them now?
Oh, is that what it looks like?
It looks like as you're starting to see us as your friends.
Well, you all know my past now. And I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows too much. So I guess I just have to put up with you. For the foreseeable future, at least. When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm and start monitoring everyone involved like a hawk. In the intelligence world, you need to have a sense of perspective and play your hand accordingly.
Never.
If you understand what's at stake, please ensure my secret is safe with you.
Sure,
I
sure.
trust you'll respect my wishes as a friend. But don't forget, I will also be watching you like a hawk.
Sure, sure.
Oh wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, Paimon suddenly remembered something.
What is it, Paimon?
Build up, our mystery ally never showed up even once.
Oh, true. Oh shit, quest complete.
Oh.
What a way to end it. A noise coming from indoors.
Huh? Am I imagining things?
What? The quest complete.
So, that close
Oh shit,
colleague
not
who
actually
stayed
quest
behind
complete.
with you? What's he been up to recently?
Really?
Not actually quest complete. Looks like there's one last scene between our girls and the Fatui. So I'm not complaining.
Okay.
It's Sandra. Oh, that close colleague who stayed behind with you. What's he been up to recently? Oh, they're talking about Dottore. Foreshadowing. Damn. Sandra already said didn't ask.
Although,
she's
now
too
you mention
real.
it, he hasn't bothered me in a while. I wonder if...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. I somehow doubt that's what's going on.
She's so real.
He won't lie low forever. So we
Yeah, this
better
is
stay
definitely foreshadowing. I really wish that we did all this crap sooner so we weren't spoiled for Dottore showing up at the end of Act 6. But it is what it is. Alright, now it's done, I think, right?
We have to
Nope.
talk to people.
Nope, this is still Act 4, I checked. Okay. Hi, Nefer. Talking to you again.
Dory.
I say quest completed, there's like all this to do as well.
That's so funny.
I must thank you for the device you provided. It was an enormous help. Would I be right in thinking that it was developed by the academia?
Why come and ask me when you clearly know already?
I mostly came to thank you.
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your cards right, and you might even stand a chance of becoming my long-term supplier.
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable investor as yourself would be a great honor for the Curatorium.
Huh? Charitable? Who said anything about charity? First time hearing about it.
Let's see. The first plot of land you purchased in Nodcry, your desert interests, and...
Stop! What do you think you're doing? Exposing my investment history!
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments. And some of the land you purchased was with the intent of building a sanctuary? Yes, I heard about that too.
How did you...
You're a curious case, Lord Sangama Bay. You don't like people finding out about your good deeds, do you? But I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps, where there's a will, there's a way.
But why, Dory? Why don't you want people to think you're good?
It was empty land that was gonna go to waste otherwise.
I figured if I built something there, it might at least get some use in an emergency. Disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. I've lost family to a disaster before, and I don't want to lose any
there it
friends or
is.
business partners if I can help it. My elder sister used to dream of finding
I knew
a
I loved Dory
sanctuary.
for a reason.
Somewhere with plenty of food, water, and medicine. Where everyone could live happy lives. It was something I looked into. But after discussing things with the Dendro Archon, I decided on a more effective strategy. The tech people handled the tech, and Moneybags provided the Mora. It just made the most sense.
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you. Everyone says that you view everything in terms of Mora, and all you care about is growing your own wealth.
So, what's the problem with that? Everyone wants to be rich. It's human nature. So yes, I love Mora, and it's nothing to be ashamed of.
But surely you have dreams of your own beyond just making Mora.
You don't
Yeah.
get it, do you? My dream is to invest in other people's dreams. And, you know, make a nice little slice for myself along the way. Just thinking about it makes
Love
me
Dory.
happy. That sweet, sweet.
Yeah, I remember her story is like her elder sister got like incredibly sick,
For the device?
and then she wanted to make a bunch of money, but they couldn't pay for her medicine, so they wanted to make a bunch of it. She wanted to make money to pay for the medicine, and then it kept going and going and going. I don't know if it kept going because her sister died. I don't think that was ever specified, but yeah.
Oh, that.
Surely she has more than enough money to pay for her sister's treatment now. So she either did and we never knew, or she died.
Seems
Don't
like
know.
we've both been away
Yeah,
from home
hopefully
for
not
a
the
very
latter.
long time.
Yeah. So long that I barely remember what my family even looked like.
That would be your mother, father, and sister?
Yeah, though it's been years since my sister
Okay,
passed away.
yep, she did pass away. She just said it there.
It's not like I want to forget them, obviously, but memory can be even more ruthless than the most calculating business person.
Nobody's allowed to hate
Beyond
on
a
Dory
certain
after
point,
this.
if something isn't helping
Well,
you,
at least now people understand the whole thing behind Dory if they didn't read her character
my
story.
sister can't help me now.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, her face is fading from my mind's eye. It's become a vague impression.
Not everything will fade. When loved ones pass away, the beautiful memories are the ones that last the longest.
Yeah, that's true. If you ask me, that's the one silver lining in all of it.
Well, that, plus, I'm sure that life is much better now than it was back then.
Oh, absolutely. I have tons of Mora, a big beautiful house, business is booming, and I'm as happy as can be. You've got a lot going for you too. Boss of the Curatorium of Secrets? I'm sure there's plenty of Mora to be made in that line of work.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Well, I always thought it was a weird choice to add Dory to not cry, but, you know, now I'm seeing more and more the reason why they did it, and I like it.
Me too.
How have you been holding up? Any adverse reactions? If you start to take a turn for the worse, make sure you tell me right away.
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster. I'm fine. I mean, I barely did anything, so...
Oh, Durin, you amazing.
You're too humble, young man.
You played
I
an
love
indispensable
Durin.
role in the battle for Nodcry. We can't thank you enough for your support. Sometimes,
I hope he gets more
when
stuff.
people
Well, I
praise
think he
you,
does have a story
because you
quest.
deserve it. The best thing is to accept it calmly and with grace. It's important to learn how to respond to words of admiration.
Let's do a quick demonstration. Albedo, that was an incredible feat of alchemy. The pressure was on, but you worked flawlessly at lightning speed to get the job done.
Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though. Durin played a big part in forming the alchemical array.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how to take a compliment.
Okay, yeah. I did work pretty hard to help prepare for the battle. No point denying that.
Hey, you guys!
I love these guys. Seriously, great work everyone. You all did yourselves.
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, traveler.
Dude, you are so tall.
Seems like you've recovered. You won't need to take any more medication.
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to order at a bar now? You've sure learned a lot recently.
Handling a drinks order is ridiculously simple compared to alchemy. Don't worry, I'll blend into society yet.
Paimon believes it. You're clearly a fast learner, just like your brother. To be totally honest, though, Paimon didn't quite follow all the details when you first explained the plan to us.
Don't worry, that's completely understandable. Unless you're a student of alchemy, it's hard to grasp the principle and how the process works.
To put it in the simplest terms, we saw how our enemy stole the power of Kuvaki. And that gave us the idea of stealing his power to turn it against him.
You're a genius, Albedo.
When facing an enemy you
Well,
have
everybody
no hope
knows
of
that.
defeating, it's best not to engage them in battle. So, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, we decided to help Columbina get strong enough to at least stand up to him in a fight. For this to work, we had to analyze his modes of attack, confirm who his main target was, and make sure that he wouldn't go beyond the range of the alchemical array. For added security, we prepared a total of 4 arrays. But to mitigate the impact of the battle, we identified one location in particular as the ideal spot, which is where the confrontation took place. The alchemical array absorbed his abyssal power. Then Durin processed it to render it usable by Columbina. That power enabled her to do what would otherwise have been nigh on impossible.
What surprised me was that Dainsleif actually agreed to join us. Given his history with Rerir, he had every right to sit this one out. But we're extremely grateful for the decision he made.
Confronting a former friend in the battle, that can't have been easy.
It must have been a painful choice to make. But I'm sure that making a decision was far better for him than staying in limbo.
Absolutely. He was torn between 2 paths, but in the end, he made his choice and stuck to it resolutely. He doesn't strike me as the sort of person who'd stay trapped in limbo for long.
No, he's usually very,
Anyway, however
you know,
cut it,
stubborn with his
everyone gave a
decisions,
stellar
and he makes them pretty quickly.
And now, it's time to kick back
And his decisions
celebrate.
usually have to do with destroying the abyss.
Yeah.
That's kind of his whole thing.
That really is his
All
whole
right,
thing.
let me guess. One more seat. Yeah.
That's done?
Okay.
Oh.
Columbina and Sandrone.
Reason you're here.
That's fine.
Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that you, me, and Valentino should be friends. I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and tell you.
Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even hold my teacup. If that's all, you can leave now.
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-workers?
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word, I swear I'll shut it down.
If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please at some point?
Polonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door.
Will you still invite me to your next tea party?
What?
Yes, I think you will.
Columbina is so precious.
Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
I love you, Columbina. You're my favorite.
She's so fun.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself this time?
We just wanted to, see how you were doing now that it's all over.
Why? Out of concern for my safety? I hope you didn't seriously think that the Rerir of Solnari would be able to lay so much as a finger upon me, given how prepared I was.
Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay. Looks like all your robots are fixed, huh?
I spy books and teacups on the table. Afternoon tea, so are we interrupting after all?
Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a write-off. The visitor before you managed to kill my appetite. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. Otherwise, it's going to waste. My coasters are still missing in action, though. Use this notebook instead.
Whoa! Pretty hefty notebook. Look at all those calculations.
You can ignore those. They're just dumb scribblings. I doodle and write in my free time.
Sometimes I remember the distant dreamlike past. Sometimes I imagine the far-flung future. And other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the present. Some people do the crosswords in the newspaper. This is my equivalent of that. Trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. And writing about the present just makes me furious. The past is my favorite. If nothing else, it's already set in stone, so I don't have to rack my brains trying to figure it all out. Huh. Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting memory in my past is probably that guy they call Lord Artificer.
Oh, yeah. I vaguely remember him from Fontaine.
Pretty much all the mecha in Fontaine are his personal handiwork.
It sounds familiar.
Wait, are you saying you know him? Like, personally? As a friend?
I mean, I guess we were friendly enough.
Yeah. Wasn't he one of the... Was he part of the Narcissus Croix stuff? I know you didn't do those... you didn't do those, story quests, or world quests.
Oh. I remember him from something. Maybe you just mentioned him sometime.
Are you sure you're just not like, French name there all the time?
That's probably it.
We used to chat occasionally
Birds.
when he was still around. Before he passed away, he asked me to destroy all his manuscripts.
Birds.
I honored his request.
Birds!
But
There's a Pikachu
I did
bird.
read through everything first before destroying them. I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer Alain Guillotin disappear like that. Would have been such a waste.
So, that's where the formulas in your notebook are from?
I just told you. Those are my equivalent of crossword puzzles. They're just dumb formulas that I solve for fun when I'm bored. Alain's work was like epic poetry. The formulas in my notebook are just silly little riddles in comparison. Not that there's anything bad about them. I mean, at least solving those riddles isn't going to hurt anyone. Except me, 'cause I lose a few brain cells in the process. Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what happened to him and his friends. Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Narcissenkreuz Institute. They were all quite competitive, so there was some rivalry between them. But it was a friendly rivalry. But beneath the friendship and the rivalry ran something
Never thought I would.
a sense of nostalgia for the past.
Never thought I would, go back to this freaking stuff outside of Fontaine.
Unfortunately,
I wonder if Columbina, or not Columbina, sorry, Sandrone is from Fontaine. Everyone thought that when they first saw her. But then we didn't face her in Fontaine, we faced Arlecchino. So it was like...
Maybe she is from Fontaine.
She dresses like Fontaine.
Yeah.
Begin to take root in their hearts.
Obviously her mech is very Fontaine-esque.
And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits, that dream would probably have ended up as something for them to joke about.
I'm sure we'll learn more about Sandrone eventually. Hopefully, when she's playable. Please.
But alas, they were some of the sharpest minds around. They nurtured that dream with the full power of their intellect, and it grew into something that ate away at their souls. The first of them to fall under its spell was Renee. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve and parted ways with Renee. It's complicated. Alain wanted to believe that Renee only did what he did for the sake of their friendship. But when he told me about what happened, I could tell he still had some suspicions about Renee's motives. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met,
You don't remember the
Renee's
story
soul had
very
been
well.
completely engulfed by the dream of salvation. His futile attempt
I remember
to
like the
change
very
tide
base of it, but like
only
I don't know.
resulted in
The quest
waves
is super
that swallowed
confusing.
up the world, even
Oh,
before
gotcha.
the apocalypse came. And although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once more. But I'm told that the attempted resurgence finally died out for good. At long last, Renee awoke from his deluded dream. Though of course by then it was far too late. What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his transcendent genius? His view that any price was worth paying to achieve the lofty goal of saving the world? Or do you despise him? Dismiss him as an evil madman who wrought havoc on the lives of everyone around him as he pursued his delusional dream? Same difference, really. Just a matter of perspective.
I don't know.
What a cop-out. But I suspect you'd have a more incisive and insightful answer if we dug into it further.
What about you?
I don't like fanatics who give up their whole lives for their ideology. Nor do I like fools who let their delusions take control. Maybe I could understand if Renee had just been an ordinary person. But he had a sage-like intellect. And still managed to get himself lost in the labyrinth of his own desires. Anyway, that's enough about Renee. Now, moving on to Alain Guillotin, the Lord Artificer. He managed to put a stop to the first storm whipped up by Renee. But after that, Alain lost his friends and family. To his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was purely a tragic accident. It's not like Alain sacrificed them for his cause or anything. After that, the only thing supporting him.
I think there was something to say, but I've forgotten by now.
Dragged his closest friend down to the abyss. But although the desire to save Fontaine drove him to found the Fontaine Research Institute, Alain continued to reject any form of transcendental knowledge or power. He was suspicious and fearful of it, having seen the way it had affected his closest friend. I think that formulas and machines derived solely from human intellect were the only thing that gave him a sense. Yet Alain's intellect was simply too great. It barely left him space to breathe.
I really like Sandrone.
Yeah.
She's so sweet. I love Columbina more though.
Yeah, me too.
The truth. The Nazissenkreuz Institute needed
I'd be hard to decide who's my favorite Fatui Harbinger. Although, I guess Columbina is no longer a Fatui Harbinger.
That's
so
true.
It might make it a little easier. But at the same time, I don't know. It's hard. I have 3 that I really like.
He quit working on his formulas.
Who's your top 3?
Arlecchino. Although I probably wouldn't choose her, but I really like her.
In his adult life. He told me that the director of the
Capitano.
Institute used to read those fairy tales to the children
he is dead, but
they worked
I don't know.
sending kids off to sleep.
I don't think his story's done just yet. I would like to believe that at least.
He's a favorite for sure.
And even if his story is done, he's still he died at Fatui. You know, he didn't quit or anything.
Yeah.
And he was awesome. I just wish there was more with him. And that even if he never becomes playable, I don't know. His story felt too short.
I agree.
And then with all the Dottore stuff, I've been starting to really like Dottore a lot. I always really liked Dottore just because he's the only one who felt truly like a villain. Like,
yes, I do agree.
Senora was like, there was no redeeming her, but she was just kind of like annoying and petty. And her whole backstory was just that, oh my god, my husband died. I want to burn everyone to the ground.
Yeah.
I don't know. She was just kind of like overly emotional and then just kind of was a petty bitch after that. Whereas Dottore has a really fascinating backstory and really dark stuff with him. And like, oh my god, there's so much about him. He was the first villain really introduced because he was in the comics before the game, or the manga before the game even came out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And god, I mean, he is just, I don't know. I don't know. I like villains that are like, you know, I can sympathize with them. But there's But I also do like villains that are like completely irredeemable, can't sympathize with them. Only if they're written well. Because a lot of people, if they have a villain like that, it's like, ooh, I'm bad because I'm bad. Dottore is a little bit...
Yeah.
Not a little bit, he's very different. He is really well written. And he is very... Oof. I don't know. He's a terrible person, but he has the most crazy, like I don't know. It's like watching a serial killer documentary, like looking at his backstory. He's just, he doesn't see any value in any life whatsoever, and everything is just an experiment to him.
Yeah.
Obviously, also because he's a scientist, I'm also just fascinated with how intelligent he is and the kind of, like, how his mind works. But it's also, like, horrifying because of the crazy fucking experiments he does on people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's
I really do
really interesting
like
character.
I love mad scientist villains when they're done right, and they're almost never done right. Dottore is definitely the best mad scientist villain I've ever seen. I watched one anime that had a lot of mad scientist villains.
Yeah.
But a lot of them weren't like best written. They were just kind of But Dottore, oh my god, he's so well written.
I think that all he wanted at that time in his life was to be able to.
I do agree. I think he's really well written. I do like his character.
But yeah,
a lot so far.
If I like experienced all this stuff with all the Harbingers, so that was all fresh in my mind, I'd probably say Capitano still. But if we're looking at a live Harbingers, probably Dottore, just because he is so fucked up. And I love, dude, his voice. Oh my god.
Oh,
he has the best villain voice. Like I used to voice villains, so I love like different villain voices. Oh my god, his like accent, I don't know, it is just perfect. And like the way the delivery of his lines just sends chills through you.
Yes.
Like I will still always hold that he had the best Fatui intro. Everyone's just like, it's a little card or something. Just and then his was like a whole grand entrance cutscene. And like, of course, Capitano also had a grand entrance cutscene, but it was a little more chill. Well, I wouldn't say it was chill, but it was kind of chill at first, and then obviously it went into a fight scene. But Dottore, oh my god, that shit actually gave me goosebumps when it happened. I'm not even lying.
It did. Oh my gosh, I remember that.
I'm so excited for Act 7 and 8. I can't wait to see what happens with him. I am prepared. I'm already prepared that he's gonna die. Because I don't see them being like, we defeated you. And he's like, oh no, I guess I give up on my plan. it's Dottore.
I know, yeah.
So,
exactly.
like, he's probably gonna die, let's be real.
Unfortunately.
It's just... Yeah. I'm very prepared that he's gonna die. But I am super excited for his boss fight and everything. And all the lead up and stuff, and like, what's gonna happen.
Many years after,
motherfucker literally tears open the sky.
I know, that's the part I'm like, whoa.
Members of the Fontaine Research Institute. But the actions of those fools had nothing at all to do with Alain. And that is the story of two people from the Narzissenkreuz Institute who both wanted to save the world. One went all in on his fantasy of
I'm just
without ever looking back.
so excited. So excited for that.
Calmly sinking to the bottom of the
After this, we're halfway through. 4 out of 8 acts.
Yep.
We just need to do the other 4.
The other sought desperately to burn bright.
And we're finally caught up.
Even though he wasn't sure where he was going.
Was this the longest one of them all?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so that makes me feel a lot better.
I think 7 and 8 are longer, but not 4 hours.
Even the
like 3.5 hours, I think, is Act 8, and I think 3 hours 15 for Act 7.
Their mission to save the world began with a very
And then,
simple desire. To save themselves.
5 and 6 are a little shorter.
They were young children.
Definitely
with friends
5
and family
especially.
who mattered to them.
I think 6 is like 3
Desires to
hours.
explore the
I don't
meaning
know.
of life.
I'm not sure. It might be 3.5
Ambitions
hours.
to have a successful career. They didn't want to see all of that taken away in one fell swoop. Or maybe they just wanted to find something to anchor themselves within.
So are you talking about all this, Sandrone? I'm sorry, but you're kind of yapping a lot.
Away by the storms of life. But instead,
See, low-key is,
the search
though.
for their own salvation took them down the rocky road laid out by fate. Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save the world?
That's a confusing statement. Save yourself is not very different from saving the world. It's kind of opposite, no?
Yeah, it's kind of opposite.
I don't know. You're being confusing, Sandrone.
Like the how I interpret it is like the desire to save yourself is justification for you to try and save the entire world. Like that's your reasoning. Like you're not doing it for other people, you're doing it for yourself. If that makes sense.
Sure, yeah.
The way you said that sounded just like Alain. I asked him the same question back when he was in his prime, putting all of his energy into his work. He gave the exact same answer as you did. No elaboration, just a quick short answer before getting right back to his work. He was always that way.
Also, yeah, it's really interesting learning that Sandrone is like hundreds of years old, but then again, which Fatui Harbinger isn't, other than freaking Child?
I know, literally.
Well, Child is like the only one who. Well, actually, no, Arlecchino. Never mind. She's younger.
Arlecchino's young.
Yeah. A favor for telling me these stories.
Well, he's Combina, Dottore, Sandrone, Capitano, Wanderer, all of them. Very
I'm
old.
gonna go tinker with Polonia now. You guys can do whatever
Senora
you
too.
want, as long as it
Oh yeah,
doesn't involve
Senora. She's so old that she died. Kidding.
That was good. That was good.
Polonia, exit hibernation mode. Begin
Oh,
diagnosis.
Piero, the director of the Fatui. He's not a member of the Fatui Harbingers, but still.
Oh yeah, the old little elf dude.
That is not Piero. Piero is literally the leader. The guy with the mask on his face, like Dane.
What's the elf?
That's Puccinella.
Oh, I love that guy.
The
I want to see
rooster.
him. When are we getting him in game? Oh, new midget character.
I don't know if it'll be playable since we don't have short male character body build. And
We
Genshin,
should.
unlike other games, is very specific on like
Actually-
their builds.
Yeah. We should literally just have one male midget and it's just him. You like my idea?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely plausible. It's just I don't know. Like what like who would actually pull on his banner? Let's be real. Nobody.
Me.
Like he's just such an ugly motherfucker. Like no one.
No, he's a cutie patootie.
Nah, bro.
He's not.
Pull
He's
on
goofy
my leg.
looking.
Anyways, let me grab my free pole.
I already did that and I got nothing.
Oh yeah? Watch this. I got a 4-star.
Oh, I low-key thought it was gold for a second.
What up, Sethos?
Hey, you got Sethos.
Alright, well hold on.
Character that
Hold on.
nobody remembers.
Real. Other than Nefer apparently. Well, watch this. Tough. Alright, well, no Nefer for me,
Dang.
I guess. Missed her again. Let's hope I don't miss her a third time. Look, same with Seat Lolly, especially Seat Lolly, since I really freaking want her because she's like one of my favorite characters. Please, Hoyo, whenever she reruns, give her to me. Alright, that's all.